Hello, Upwork. Here's a quick tutorial on the technical aspects to updating the Exam PA textbook. If you just looked at the book overall, you'd see that it's a web page. And so when changes are made to the textbook, the whole page has to be rebuilt. So let me just show you how you can do that. The goal here is that you would be able to work on this on your own, and I wouldn't need to be, hovering over you. I really just want you to be sort of like a co-author, if you will. So here's how to do it. You don't need to worry about all of this stuff. All that I'm doing is just turning on the computer or turning on the server that's hosting the book. The reason why I don't turn this on all the time is because it does cost about $10 per hour to run the computer. So I can change the size of the computer, but that takes longer to like print out the book into a web page. So if you're doing like, if you're doing like an extensive rewrite, I'll turn the computer down to be less expensive. So it will just take you a little bit longer to refresh the page, but you won't need to worry about time as much. So you'll have like, you can just work for hours at a time. So once it's here, you just go to Study Guide, Actions, and then Connect. And then you click on this RDP client. And what this is doing is it's connecting into another computer. So I'll tell you what the password is here. So the way to think about this is like right here I have a laptop, and so imagine that this laptop is the one that's hosting the book, and so the book is inside this computer, and that's what you see on the screen there. So you have to connect to this computer before you can make changes to the book. So once you go here, you click on this PA study guide, and then you click on this book down demo project. So this is going to look really complicated, but there are only a few things that you need to know how to do. So here you can see the book, except it's in like a markdown language. And if you want to make it into a web page, you click on this knit button. There's a little emblem of like a knitting ball in a needle. So it takes a minute, and then it shows you this page, like so. So yeah, then once you're here, you can like click around and see all the contents and things. And then to play, yeah. So this shows you how so like if I want to make a change to the book, I make a change to this markdown, and then I press knit. This is the same book that you'll get if you go to any of your computers and you go to exampa.net study guide. Now, here's an example of how to fix grammatical errors. So these are some real errors that I found yesterday. I think it's in chapter 7. No, maybe it's in chapter 8. Oh yeah, so like see these images. See, this shows a little image icon. That means that there's a missing image. So first of all, I have to figure out where this is. So it's in 7 data exploration. So if I look back in here, I want to go to here, data exploration. You'll notice that these numbers don't match. It was chapter 7 data exploration, but this file is actually chapter 3. Whoops. And then I have to open this like that. Okay. So then if I like knit this file, it will create this chapter. There it is. And so, yeah, you can see the error here. Like there are images here. See, this is saying topic, data visualization, and so forth. But when I look here, it's just showing up as like an image. And that's a typical error. So in this case, it's because it's supposed to be taking images from this image folder. You don't really need to worry about this. Like if you get an error like this, that this is where I'll have to help you out. But things that you can change right away are just like the grammar. Like just this text right here. So I think the best way to do this would be to copy it into Microsoft Word, then rewrite it, and then make changes to it. Yeah, then once you make changes on this server, if you want to, so there's another step where I have to come and publish the changes to the actual website. But the way that you can look at your changes is by pressing this button here. On the top it says build, and you just press build book, this picture of the hammer. So the two things you need to remember are the knit, which is the knitting needle, and then the build, which is the hammer. So this just builds all the chapters, not just the chapter that you're working on. And what this does is it creates the book. This is where it lives in this docs folder. There's a file called index. And this index file is the actual website. So you can click through this and look at all the work. And you can also like play the videos, or if there are embedded links, you can click on those links to test them out.